Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, August 4, 2015, 1:35 a.m. in Birmingham. And guys, we are 7 days and counting to September 11, 2015, Harbinger Day. And more people are looking at the 13th as being the Shemitah and being the real event, the real day that things will happen. Well, again, that falls on Sunday here. So we're looking at the 14th for the real event. But let me say this, whether it happened between the 11th and the 14th, or it happened between now and the 11th, or even between the 14th and the end of the month, or even this fall, meaning October or November or maybe December, it's going to happen. It is going to happen, and it has been signed with the devil. Our signature is on the paper that he requires to personally take over this country. He already owns the Middle East. When you go to Iraq, Iran, Egypt, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, he already owns those, in Syria, and everything in the Gaza Strip back toward the ocean. He owns all that. Satan does. It's signed in blood. That belongs to him, because people still believe with their insane mind that the more they kill by lying, cheating, stealing to get their way, it's okay according to their Quran and Muhammad and Allah. Who would want to live under a God that tells you it's okay to kill your way to get what you want? That is a God that I don't want any part of. I would rather not have been born rather than be under the God of something like that. So stop worshiping Baal. That's what you're doing. Stop worshiping Baal. But yet, this country signed a declaration, and we are doing just that today. We're worshiping Baal. And we did it when we signed and gave full rights to gays. Man and man, woman and woman marriage. That was the very top of God's list of what man and woman should do together, is replenish. Bring forth your own kind. Man and man can't do it. A woman and woman can't do it. But you can sure worship Baal, and he'll do something to make you think that you can. But guys, we have turned it over. It is not the trigger for the events that's going to rip America apart. The money that stops coming to the millions of freeloaders that was perfectly able to work but not willing, and yet you have older people out there that are very willing and can't work. That is going to be the trigger that starts tearing this country apart. But there's a bigger trigger than that tears the fabric of society in the world by gay marriage. It ends creating. It ends the replenishing of earth. It ends it. And when that happens, those cities are no longer needed, because it has turned into full-blown Baal worship and full-blown sin, where a man was more interested in sex with a man than he was with a woman. This is what happened when the two angels went in to warn Lot and his family, get out. While they were warning Lot, the gay men in the streets, were trying to break down his door. And they said, just give us those two men that went in your house so that we may lie with them. And Lot, wanting to protect the angels, said, I will give you my daughters who have known no man. But they didn't want that. They said, no, we want those two men. So that brought down the destructions of 4 cities, Sodom and Gomorrah and 2 others, because the judges, 4 judges ran 5 cities, and they made decisions for 4 of those 5 cities. And when they stepped in, godlike, and said, you no longer have to procreate and make a baby between man and woman. You can split it up. Man and man, woman and woman can be married. You can be together. You know what? If that happened throughout the world, even in Sodom and Gomorrah's time, there would not be a person on earth today. Let me tell you how Easter Island died. Easter Island off of Baja, California, hundreds of miles, if not thousands, going toward Hawaii. Easter Island died from incest, pure, straight incest. They bred with one another. And they kept breeding with one another. And they were getting dumber and dumber and dumber. And they kept breeding more and more and more until they were clueless. They didn't even know how to go and drink water on their own, hardly. But that is someone's, and it's in a book that said this is why Easter Island died. They died because they were so ignorant they could not think. All they knew was having intersex with brother and sister over and over and over. And then those brothers and sisters that were born over and over and over until it's gone. That's what happened. They died of being stupid. And this is worse than that. At least they were creating. This way, we're not creating. We're not procreating. You're worshiping Baal. You're doing exactly what Satan wanted. When the judges ordered that of man to marry man and woman to marry woman, he said, I got him again. So he no longer has to sit before God and point fingers at us. He's already got them out of the way. Now he's going after some fresh meat. But guys, make no mistake about it, this country's gone. This country has gone. We're no longer following God. We're following Baal. The only thing that's left are the Christians. The Christian keeps the light on and burning. That's the only light seen for miles, forever. When someone comes, they see the light of the Christian. That's where they go, because Baal carries no light. Satan does not give them light. inside to expel, to be a beacon to people. Hey, there are Christians here. The Christians will be taken out. And when the Christians are out, I know you've heard, when the light has been removed, then darkness comes. When the Holy Spirit has been removed, then those who's been hiding in the shadows behind that veil at CERN, those in the river Euphrates that have been buried there for so long, all this evil, the second the light has left, then that's in the darkness comes out, comes to the surface, and they're going to have fun with all those who are left. Don't be one of those left behind. Guys, this is the truth. This country's crashed and it's about to burn. Don't burn with it. Jody Wolf Expoz.